Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you could hear me and hopefully you're having a good Sunday. Let me know how the mic is. I'm using a new mixer. I bought a Go XLR, so it's a little different. Turn the mic volume down a bit. Let me just pause the stream on my side. So what do we have here? Sophie the Cat, you're the first. Yes, you are. I've not picked up on the schedule that it is. So I stream live at this time every Sunday. I have a U6 Lite and an LR. U6 Lite 450 by 220. U6 LR. Nice. Xbox Series X. That has a Wi-Fi 6 chipset in it. That's different. I didn't know that. Need them to come into stocks. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, everything's out of stock. I'll go over the U6 stuff shortly. Zach, how's it going? Matt, how's it going? So we're loud and clear. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know that. Christian, Jim, how's it going? Yeah, the new mixer, it's different. I think it cuts out my voice at certain points. I got to play around with it a little bit. And then it has like, I might have a video of it. Do I have a video of it? Maybe it's on my TikTok. TikTok.com. I gotta log in. All right, let's log in. It's the, yeah, I forget how the heck do I log in? Through my phone? So I could do sound effects and stuff with it, which I probably won't end up doing, but it's still neat to have it as an option. Let me just see here. What's that number? There we go. Login successful. Sweet. Hopefully there's no audio coming through from it, but it's this mixer right here. Go XLR. It's pretty sweet. It's a little expensive though. I was using a Focusrite before that for the Chaco. BJ, how's it going? Good morning. Gordon, good afternoon for where you live. It's 11 o'clock a.m. my time right now. I also got these new lights right there. That one's plugged into the wire right now. This one isn't, which is kind of cool. So sometimes you could unplug them and they'll last. It depends on the color of light you have on, but they'll last like 16 hours. So that's cool. I think they're Philips Hue. I don't know if it's pot. No, not pot lights. I was looking for pot lights. The heck did I get? Philips Hue. They have a ton of different products. The heck was it though? Lamps? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I need to get a Philips Hue hub to control it by my phone, which I haven't got yet. So I'll be looking into grabbing that. Andrew, how's it going? Sound is fine. Awesome. It's 5 p.m. there. Oh, wow. It's late in the afternoon. Your weekend's almost over. So, yeah, let's take a look at the wall of U6. You guys can see a few of them. Which shoulder is it? This one? A few of them right there. There's more over off onto the side. But this is what it looked like the other day. I ended up taking it down from this setting because I was afraid it was going to fall on my cats. So it's, yeah, there's, I think, 42 of them. I was lucky enough to get them. In the States, you only could order 2 at a time. In Canada, you could get 25. I don't know why it's so much different here than it is in the US. Did Ubiquity ever end of life that ceiling light? I saw the ceiling light, but I don't even know where you would buy it. It must be end of life. Can you review the Unify floodlight? I would love to if I could get one. The problem is it's not available in Canada, I don't think. Yeah, not yet. I'm planning on doing a review on this IR range extender along with this. I've already done a video on that, but I'm gonna all these right here I'm including in one video. Oops, you can't see that one. So I have the G3 instant covers. They're kind of cool. It's just a plastic little cover. This wall mount's nice. The G4 door power supply. That's if you don't have doorbell cables, you could use that. And then, of course, the G4 infrared. I think I had a couple other things that I'm going to add to that video. So I'm going to add the beacon. We'll probably add a DAC cable, the smart power plug, and the Ethernet patch cables. I've already done videos for a few of these, but whatever. We're just going to throw it in. It's going to be a Unify accessory video. Your PC keeps thinking it's 8 a.m. because it won't change its time zone. Well, that sucks. So I got lucky with the U6 stuff. I got the email alert, or did I? So this is for one project, and I told them we're probably gonna have to wait till November. We were supposed to use all nano HDs, and then there's another consulting company that's doing their firewall. They wanted to wait off till U6 stuff, so I said whatever, we'll wait. It's gonna probably be November when we get everything. Lucky enough, I got the email alert, and I knew people in the States could only order 2. I'm like, this is going to take me forever to get. I got the email alert. I saw 25. I ordered max amount that I could. And yeah, obviously I ordered more, possibly on a different account. And then I still need 2 more though. So it's sold out after I could get the last 2. The Unify 6, I mean, the long range are awesome. If you order, so Walmart here doesn't sell them, I don't think. Hold on a sec. I don't know if Walmart here actually sells Unify stuff. Oh, it does. What the heck? I had no idea. That is news to me. Doesn't look like they have the Unify 6 stuff though. That's different, but I mean, it's only online anyway. Also, is YouTube's time off? It says 2 minutes, but it's been 4 minutes after it's scheduled. I have no idea. I might have went early. What time is it? It's 11:07. Do you do much work on PBX, Cody? Would like someone to review Unify Talk. So I don't. I would contract it out to another company, but the Unify Talk stuff I will be looking into and doing a lot of videos on when it comes out. It's just not here yet. I don't understand what you're asking, Ali. You could have DHCP guarding on if you want. That's up to you. I wish I had a few G4 covers so my buttons match. Yeah, that would be nice. Are there cables good for PoE and the U6? Any cable, really. You could use Cat 5e. The thing with the U6 LR, they only have the 1 gig interface, right? They only have a 1 gigabit interface. So you could run Cat 5e to it. You could run Cat 6, Cat 6a, Cat 7, Cat 8, whatever you want, and it will still work. Let's see. Why is inventory so difficult to get? It's because of the chip shortage, or was because of the chip shortage. I'm not sure why now. I would think it's, coming a little better. And because of, the pandemic and everything like that that was going on. That's why it was taking so long. Yeah. But on the floodlight, I would love to get the floodlight. It's kind of, in my opinion, like how much are normal floodlights? Motion sensor floodlight. So it's $100 US. My phone is going off. Oh, they're pretty. Oh, those are rings. That's why they have cameras. It's 100 US. So these are 47 Canadian. I mean, they don't look nearly as nice, I don't think, but I'll have to wait and see if I actually enjoy the product. But once it comes out to Canada, I'll grab one and we'll do a review. No, it would be different things. Ali. Yeah, you could use any cable for them. It'd be fine. Steven, how's it going? I'll just say your last name, Batul. Hopefully I got that right. Hello from Pakistan. That's awesome. I can't even buy photocopies at the moment. Dry tech equipment won't stock. Yeah, it's not just Unify, it's everybody. Ferris, how's it going? Good morning. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much this afternoon in our area, Ferris. I got a bunch of work to do outside. Overall, for a fairly new network enthusiast, is TP-Link Amada or Unify better in price? So TP-Link Amada is better in price. It's cheaper. It's lacking some features. It doesn't have MDNS. There's a couple other things. I like both. If you're looking to not spend a lot of money, TP-Link. Can you diff between Unify Pro PoE and so the 24 Pro Enterprise has 12 2.5 gigabit interfaces. You know what? I don't want to show my controller actually. I don't want to expose anything, but if we could look here, where the heck is it? This one right here. These ports, I think it's the last 12 ports are 2.5 gig interfaces, and on the 24 Pro, it doesn't have 2.5. It's 1 gig, and then it has 10 gig. And 10 gig uplinks. I'm planning to set up a WIS type solution for long range radio setups for data center. Nice. I don't do a lot of point to point. Gordon, I don't have any thoughts because it's an EA. We're not really allowed to talk about it, and I can't get it anyway. I would make a honeypot on all your on VLANs. Yep. I'm not too sure what's so I don't do a lot of the point to point stuff. I would follow Crosstalk Solutions. He does more of that. I think he just did a video on this right here, the Unify 6 long range. You really have to look at the wireless products and see what you need. This one could do up to 12 kilometers. It's not the longest, but it's a 60 gigahertz, so it would be fast. I used the mod for an install due to not be able to get Unify and found it pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Oh, George, that's a good question. So for home use, the UDM Pro isn't bad. And for some small businesses, it depends on how big the business is and what they need. But in most businesses, we do pfSense. And yes, smash that like button. We're at 55 people, 10 likes. Thank you for mentioning that. Have you seen the flashing red ring on the on the G4 button yet? Going to go look at it today. No, I have not. Nope, haven't seen that. Where would that button be anyway? Is that on the G4 Pro or G4 Bullet? G4. I know this one doesn't have it doesn't have the ring, right? The G4 Pros have the ring around it. Actually, I have a G4 Bullet back there somewhere. Wow, range is 100. I have no idea. I don't do WISP stuff. I'll do building to building bridges and stuff like that, but that's pretty much it. Do I use Netgear switches? I don't use them in deployment. I use all Ubiquity, typically, or TP-Link sometimes. The Netgear stuff, I did a video on it. It's okay. I don't know. It's all right. It was their Netgear Insight, which is their software-defined network. Any thoughts on not really, because I don't even know if it's real or not. It would be really nice if it was, but yeah, I mean, I can't really talk about things that aren't out yet or even in beta. Sophie the cat, I can't because I don't use Xfinity. I'm in Canada. We use Rogers and Bell. I don't think anything else new came out. I've never seen these. Maybe I should get that. There's a company that's in Canada that could get some of this stuff in the US that I can't get. Like the Nano HD covers. Maybe I'll try to get that. Get these. To add to that video. We'll see. How is it going with your MSP project? Well, I mean, I haven't, I'm still trying to learn the program, and I haven't offered it to any of my customers. I got to kind of think on pricing. I worked with some of the people who, the company, the MSP stack that I'm working with, we kind of went over base pricing. But I think I need to do contracts and stuff like that, and I'm terrible at that type of stuff. So I got to kind of figure it out. I need to get some time. These last 2 weeks have been crazy. I'm starting to put out feelers to my customers to see if it's something that they'd like. Can I use Unify UNVR and pfSense? So if you're using a pfSense and you have a Unify NVR, it's still gonna work. The Unify UNVR has the Protect controller on it. You just need to connect them. Whether that be making a new camera VLAN, putting it on your main VLAN, whichever. The Netgear stuff was all right. Oh, that's cool too. Let me bring up this other company. I want to see if they have this stuff. Oops. If I could spell properly. Let's see. In-wall HD covers. Get rid of that. HD cover. Crud. They don't got that. Damn. That would have been cool. Home automation, I don't do a lot of either. What I have at home, I have like Google stuff. I have the Google Home Hub. I have Google Pod thingies. I forget what they're called. I might get more into home automation. These Philips lights. Oh, that one just turned out. So it's dead. It needs some charging. They're pretty cool. I'm not a huge... If you want to look at somebody who is into home automation, go to this guy, The Hookup. He does great work. Great videos. And I use Lutron light switches. For day one. Okay, let me look into that. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about the MSP stuff. It's just me right now who works for my company, so I think I'm gonna need some help. Albert, how's it going? Happy Sunday. I'm sure this is. I don't know though. I would look into Grandstream if Grandstream has any. Unified door lock. I can't talk about anything that's not released, so I don't really know what you mean by that. Maybe it's like a door strike or something. And the APs, I have no idea. No thoughts on that. What NAS do I use? I have a 10 gigabit Synology. It's not rack mount. It's somewhere here, probably. Unless I... Is this it? That's the one I use. 6 bay, 10 gig. Works great for what I need it. And then I have this. I have a 4 bay that's not even set up. I'm apparently bringing that to my mom's eventually for backup. And then I have this that I need to review, which I haven't plugged it in yet, is the Zeus Tor 2 bay NAS. I think these have 2.5 gigabit interfaces. So I got to get that out soon. I need to send it back to them. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I looked at a Terra. I'm using Enable. So yeah, SolarWinds stuff. I know SolarWinds, their big thing, but I signed with Enable. Unify UAP AC HD. I haven't used the HDs. We don't have them on the Canadian store. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, maybe we'll schedule a talk. I need I know nothing about it. I mean, the MSP thing, I wasn't going to, and I'm like, why aren't I doing this? Because I have a lot of doctors' offices and things that I look over their network, and they wanted me to do it. I'm like, no, I don't offer that service. And another vet wanted me to do it, and they had like 150 PCs. So yeah, I think it would be a good source of income. No, I don't have any employees. Right now it's just me. If I do need help on cabling jobs, I get my brother to sometimes. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot of, I don't do any VoIP installs. I always contract that out. VoIP is a beast. I don't even want to look at it. What else were we going to talk about today? So yeah, this is going to be a good install. I'm waiting. What am I waiting for? The switches are still sold out. I can't get the switches for it. So I'm waiting on 9 of these switches for this install. I think the install is supposed to start mid-July. I don't even know if I'll be able to get those though. Albert, yeah, I saw that. That's cool. I wish Canada had a one of those stores. Oh yeah, I know that, David. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I just started using it. I have it set up on this computer and a couple other computers I have in the house. It's pretty easy to use. What wire do you use for the access? 18.2. Oh, you got the... Oh, it worked. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so it was I just bought a box of it, actually. Who's the company I bought it through? I'll go SafeCam. I think it was 18.2. So the places that I've deployed or am deploying Unify Access, they already have door strikes and everything in place, so we could reuse their wire. But products, bulk cable, would it be considered alarm cable? I guess it would be. This all looks like quad cable. Oh, maybe it's here. No, reader access, that's 7 pair. Anyway, it's 2 conductor, 18 gauge. That's what I'm using. Hey Matt, my name's Cody. I don't know if you meant to say mate. Awesome content. Just bought a UDM Pro and I was wondering what's the best way to implement a third. You can't really. Yeah, you really can't. Not right now. Are you losing bids because you cannot get the Unify equipment? Not really. Yeah, they just know that they know all the products are being sold out, and most of my customers, they want Unify. They don't care if they have to wait or not. We will offer different solutions. Like this Unify 6 stuff, they wanted Unify 6 LR. So we waited. We were going to have to wait till November or whenever they came back in stock. We also got 55 HDs for our school district. That's awesome. Yeah, the HDs seem a little easier to get. I don't like the Meraki Go stuff. Not at all. I'm going to sell it. I mean, it worked, right? It's just I don't like configuring it. I have a couple Grandstream phones. I don't know. I haven't played around with it too much. I don't have enough time to do that. I think I did a video on Grandstream like last year or the year before. It was like initial setup, and that's all I did with it. Yeah, I answered that question. I don't know. They don't allow third-party support right now. Doorbell wire. Yep, the doorbell wire will work. I don't know if it says on there. Does it say what you have to use? All right, that's broke right now, I guess. So that's the quick start guide they give you. My face is really red. Holy crap. I wonder if the air conditioning's still on. Yeah, that wire worked fine for me. I actually used, for the video that I did, I used thermostat wire. I don't know, it worked. What would you go with? A Switch Enterprise 24? I like it depends. The Switch 24 doesn't have PoE++. So if you need PoE++, you need to go with the USW 24 Pro. If you don't need PoE++, I love this. I like how all the ports are on one line, right? It's not split up. And you have the 2.5 gig interfaces. So once somebody comes out with some access points that can do 2.5 gig, which a lot of vendors have, you want to use those ports. We had to get them in 21's budget, so it was the only thing we could get. Oh, that's too bad. You contracted it out, but what do you think when you know it's a VoIP install? Just extra drops, different locations. So if it's VoIP installs, I mean, some people request phone drops separately from data drops, right? If you're doing a VoIP install, you could use one cable to do your phone and your PC, because there's that little switch on the back of the phone. And then you just separate out the VLANs. You have your voice VLAN, data VLAN, that type of stuff. It really depends on who wants it. What we usually do is like structured cable, right? So if you look, I don't even know, whatever, it doesn't matter which patch panel I show you. I just want to find one that's not a video. So if you look here, this is my rack right now. I don't have VoIP, and all the data jacks are different colors, but you could use any of these points as either, voice or data. It doesn't matter. So it just makes everything a little more convenient. But there are people who want to separate their voice completely from their data traffic. So they add additional cables. Which, adding additional cables is great for us. It's more money. Timothy, how's it going? Good morning. I think you already know I did get the camera, and it's in good shape. I'm pretty sure I emailed you back. Curious to see if you could do it deep. Yeah, I'm planning on it. I'm just trying to figure out what people would want to see in like a deeper dive of the firewall stuff. I would say, yeah, so if you need a Unify hub, you need to get PoE++. Unless you power the hubs off of a power injector. CloudKey 1 doesn't work with, I'm not too sure. Actually, I haven't looked into that. We don't install a lot of cloud keys anymore. Would you do an update on my home network? So I was thinking about doing a video of my office, or so showing you guys everything in this room, my drawers, my stuff back there where it's a complete mess and it's full of cables, kind of walking around my house, showing the network rack, showing my cameras. What else was there? Yeah, my cameras, and that's it. I'm probably going to do a video on that. I did one a while ago, and I said the word, what word did I say a lot? Somebody counted. I forget how many times I said it. It's kind of funny. Unify home network. Oh, here it is right here. So that was 21. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, so it's 2020. So I could do one. It's 2021 now. What video did... I forget what word I said a lot. Somebody mentioned it. No, either way, it doesn't matter. So yeah, we'll do an updated one because it's changed quite a bit from that video. Like I have a lot more gear now. Should I hardwire Ethernet to my house or keep using extenders? I would hardwire for sure if you can. Yeah, hardwire everything that you can. Yeah, that's true. Like if it's on a dedicated internet circuit, it's going to be different. How's the new 10 gig switch? Well, I don't have like literally anything on it. So if you haven't watched already, I did I bought the Unify Aggregation Switch Pro. This puppy right here. And I think I have one, two, three. I think I have five or six connections to it. And I probably won't use any more than that. It's nice though. It works well. What somebody did tell me, I dropped these ports down here to 10 gig because that's all I have. These ones are capable of 25, but you could either do 10 gig or 25. So once you set one port to 10 gig, all four go to 10 gig. Oh, trying to open my soda water and it's gonna explode everywhere. Pablo, I don't know that, but maybe somebody in chat will be able to tell you. And we just released this video right there, over here. Whoops, right here. So that's on the RPS. The RPS is kind of cool. It's not a long video. I think it's about 4 minutes, maybe something like that. I just wanted to get it out. I don't even know what my next video is going to be at this point right now. This upcoming Friday, where is it? Right here. So this upcoming Friday, so this Unified Network Protect and Access staging video, we're doing this install on Friday. It's going to be over a couple days, but I'm going to start getting some footage because we could get footage of us running cables. I don't have the J-hooks though yet, so we may have to run the cables, install the J-hooks, and then lift the cables into the J-hooks after. And then we're installing cameras, we're installing access, UDM Pro, USW Pro 24. There's going to be 3 access hubs, so it's going to be a pretty, I think it'll be a pretty cool video. I wish the UDP had 25 gigs. I don't need 25 gigs. As we upgrade to UDM Pro, what should we do with the old Square UDMs? You mean the old Square USGs? You could sell them? I would sell them. Mark, how's it going? I'll just say Mark because I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Yeah, so I do have that one Synology video. I really need to get more content, like other content other than Ubiquity on my channel. The problem is that the one I have, DS1621 Plus? I guess I don't have the Which one do I have? I have no idea which one I have. Where is that video? Right here. I have the DS1621 XS Plus. That's the one I have. Yeah, I'm planning on doing other videos. So I'm planning on doing the, the backup where it syncs to another Synology. So that will be kind of like an on the road or on the job, whatever I called the last video too. We'll get it set up here. I'll bring it over to my mom's. And then I'm going to give her my UDM, the base UDM, get it all set up. So that will be a part of the video, just so these do backups between each other. I did a video about that. It was all right. It wasn't the best tuning video. I always tell people to go to Toasty Answers. He did a good one. People have been talking about Tenda recently. I've been seeing it in my Twitter feed. It's just like I need to get out this Asus Tor one. There's a couple other things I have to do. Oh yeah, a couple other things I forgot. Ingenious Outdoor Wi-Fi 6 AP. So they sent me this Wi-Fi 6 AP, which I still need to, yeah, this one right here. So that's an outdoor one. I'll end up doing a video about that shortly. Stefan, how's it going? Thank you very much. And I think I have a switch or something by them too. I don't remember. I have so much crap. So that's one thing that we'll do in my like network tour video. I'll show you guys all the gear that I have. Right now there's a lot of gear just sitting in my hallway. We have a new cat, so we don't want her to get between the rails and fall down from the second floor to the first. So luckily I have a ton of gear that's not being used right now, and I lined it up against my stairwell. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. And I can't get rid of it either. Bob, thank you very much for the $10. Soda water or soda? Awesome. I've been thinking about getting a soda stream. Toasty did a great video. Yeah. Yeah, the soda stream would be good. What I'm thinking about getting too is a smart... Oh, you guys can see it right there. I want to get a smart coffee maker so that I could say, hey, you know, this word. Or say like, hey, good morning or something like that. And then it will start making my coffee. My PC will come on and my lights... Well, I don't really need these lights on. But I bought... And I'm not sure if I'm going to do a review on these yet. But I bought these smart power plugs. The TP-Link, I don't even know how you say it. Casea, something like that. Oops. So I got 3 of them. I don't think that's gonna... There we go. Autofocus. It's a little big, but anyway, it's kind of cool. So I got 3 of those. And then I got a power brick, or a bar. Hold on. And then I bought this smart power bar. Come on, focus. It's not going to focus. It's a power bar and it's smart. So it operates off Wi-Fi. And then I need to integrate it all with my home hub. Speaking of outdoor, do you have any special way? Pretty much just use caulking, I guess. Silicone. Yeah, silicone. That's probably it. Did you see a bumblebee bed? No, I have not. I have not. Another project we're going to be working on with that G4 bullet that I bought off of Timothy. I'm putting that in my backyard. So here's, right now, this is how it's looking like. Can I mark this up? Let me draw on it. Ooh, what color can I do? I like red. So this is just a plastic shed that I need to apparently finish doing today. But we don't have a camera in the backyard yet. So what I'm going to do, our house is over to this side a little bit more. I'm going to drill a hole into the house, run a cable down here. It's going to be buried in the ground. I'm going to have to move those rocks around. And then we're going to come up and out through here somewhere. And then we'll go up where I don't know where I'm going to mount the camera yet. But I'm going to put a G3, or not a G3, the USW Flex switch in here. And then off the Flex, we're going to run a camera somewhere on here, probably around the front. And then I'm going to put a, which access point am I doing? We have pretty strong Wi-Fi outside anyway, because this in-wall HD is right by the back door. But I'm going to put the Flex HD outside as well, because it's an indoor-outdoor access point. And we're going to film it. That's going to be filmed. No, I don't use power line adapters. Not typically when I don't need to. You've either run out of shelf space or you're trying to hide it from your... Oh, no, I just had it. Usually I don't have this blind shut. It's just when I'm filming, it's pretty bright, so I always have that shut. I have a couple other things back there. Pierre, how's it going from Sweden? Yeah, I don't use Powerline that much. The virtual shed is real. Yeah, so it is real now. I just need to get it up running. But the problem is we're putting a gazebo. Oops, that's not it. We're putting a gazebo here somewhere too. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to put the camera. Maybe it's just to watch the bunnies and stuff that are in our backyard, but it'll be interesting anyway. It's not as smart as the autofocus. The autofocus didn't even work first. Got my first UDM in an effort to replace my 1-year USG Pro I have in service, and then it says out of stock. Oh, that sucks. Who has UDM Pros for sale in the US? I don't even know. Does Ubiquiti, they sold out? I think it came back in stock in Canada the other day. What the heck? So complete your... That's weird. Does that happen? Oh, it is sold out. Crap. You know what I saw? I saw somebody on Facebook Marketplace in Canada selling the U6 LR for... Whoops. How much are they here? I forget how much they are here. I think they're $219 here. He was selling it for $375. Just crazy. Like, what are people doing? Flex HD works. I have two. Yeah, I've used the Flex HD in my garage. I don't have it there anymore. I don't need it. On ground, maybe I'll put 2 cameras out. I have a couple G3 Flex cameras. Why can't you connect? I don't know about extenders. I just don't use it. Will you test the Airfiber 6 LR to measure speeds? Probably not. Unless Ubiquiti wants to send me them. They're pretty expensive. So to buy a pair of them, you're looking over $1,000, and I'd be testing them in my backyard, which there isn't a lot of room. Crosstalk Solutions did a good video on it. I would just probably go watch his. Because I wouldn't be able to... I don't have any jobs coming up that would use something like that, so I wouldn't be able to show... what else? Oh, I was at this job the other day. So this job, well, you can see there's some terminations on it. But this job, we quoted a while ago for doing the cabling. We were too pricey, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. So they got the electricians to run it, which is fine. I don't really care. And they wanted us to terminate it, you know, put in the switches and stuff like that. Anyway, so the electricians ran the cable. And here, they have like a desk, kind of like cubicles. They didn't leave any slack. So now you see here, well, you can't really see, but this goes pretty long, right? So the cables wouldn't even reach the first receptacle. So we had to rerun all these cables. Whoops, I don't want to edit it. So there were 12 cables in total. Luckily, the electricians did one good thing. They left a string, so it was super easy to repull. That just, I mean, it happens. It sucks for them, but now that they had to pay twice, right? Which extender are you talking about, Sophie? Or which video? Yeah, they never work that well. I have a few hundred AX lights, and you have made me nervous not using them myself. I would have preferred the AX LRs. No, I wouldn't even worry about it. It just depends on the size of deployment you're going with. Like the place that we're deploying all these, there's huge gaps in between. Like these buildings are massive, so that's why we're using them. Full coverage of your neighbor. Yeah, I mean, I don't do WISP stuff. I'll connect a couple buildings together, but that's it. Recommendation for home labs, and what firewall you recommend. If you're doing it for home and you don't need policy-based routing and whole home VPN and advanced routing, do the UDM Pro or pfSense. The TP-Link stuff is good as well, but I forget what model number it is. They switched the model number, TP-Link Amada. I don't even know which one I have anymore. I think I have this one. So the ER605. It's a pretty decent router, firewall. I wonder if I could try that, get them to send me that one. My contact who I had at TP-Link left to do another job within TP-Link. So now I have another guy, but he's not getting back to me on some things. If a business had drop ceiling, we always install conduit with a stub for low voltage like data. Nice. If it's drop ceiling, typically we just will run with J hooks. I mean, not saying that with that picture, not all electricians do a bad job, and this could have been not that that was a bad job either. That could have been a miscommunication. They might have thought it was all terminating at the jack, but usually you leave some slack in the ceiling, at least 5 feet per drop, but they left nothing. So it was a bit of a cluster. Where the heck? I think I have a video on that. Where is it? It was this one right here. So that was before. And what were they using? They were using an HP switch. Some older, I forget what the firewall they were using. We didn't do any of the configuration. All I did was terminations, that's it. And then pull those new cables. So that was pretty neat. I do like this. I like how you could change, whoops, I don't care about the clicking. The colors on the access points. I don't know if the place that I'm installing these access points even want them any different colors. But it's pretty, I like how they give you the option to be able to change them. In my real world testing, and I'm waiting for feedback. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like, I don't think they need these U6LRs. I think the Nano HDs would have been fine, but I guess, you know, the U6 Wi-Fi 6 stuff is the up and coming stuff, so might as well go with the new. Yeah, I don't like fishing through insulation either, but I use what I call fish sticks. And everybody calls me out for calling them, but calling them that, fish sticks. Like they're these, not exactly these ones. I have higher, oh, these ones are terrible. They're fiberglass and they break and they'll cut your, oh, I have these ones right here. These greenly ones. They work awesome. You couldn't have used a coupler. I probably could have, but I didn't want to, and I didn't have any couplers with me. I don't like doing that. I don't like, yeah. I would rather do it right and run the cable direct. And if they wanted to do a coupler or splice or, you know, use long patch cables, sure. I mean, that's up to them, what they want to pay for. I think in the end, the electrician is refunding them for those cables. They did a bunch of other drops. There's like 35 drops or something like that. Not really. Any recommendations for creating drops in pre-existing homes? Doing homes suck. I hate doing houses, and I'm probably not doing them anymore, unless they're already cabled. It honestly isn't worth my time. It's hard to fish them without cutting holes in the wall. Once I bought a Nano HD and had to return it, it overheated and I had to install the firmware manually because it come without it. So sometimes if the firmware is super old, you have to do a manual upgrade. I don't use Wi-Fi AI, so I'm not too sure, but the DFS channels you could use, but if there is radar in the area and they need to use it, it will kick you off. I'm surprised they didn't add the RGB to the U6 lights. I don't know why they didn't do that, but I mean maybe to save money. Oh, let's show you what else I ordered. I mean, this is kind of geeky. Did I order it from Canada? I don't remember. Let's see. I think I ordered it on the Canadian. Oh, it's arriving tomorrow too. Sweet. Does it say for kids? It says for kids, but anyway, I'm getting it. I think it looks cool. So I'm getting this. I think it's a light. Oh. Oh, wait. Can it do extra? I thought it only could do one. So this is the one I wanted. Hopefully this is the one I'm getting, the astronaut one. So I think it looks pretty cool. Other people might not agree. But anyway, yeah. I'll let you guys know how that is. I wanted to get an alien one to kind of match with this. Oh, you guys can't really see it. Got that little alien head back there somewhere. I'm just trying to add more stuff into this office. You have 48 runs. Hopefully it isn't overkill. Honestly, I would put in what you think you're going to need plus some. Hey, on your new aggregation switch, have you tried to do more than 3 different... I haven't done any aggregations yet. I only have 4 or 5 cables on it. I have 2 AC Pros waiting for the 6E stuff from Grandstream. So Grandstream is doing 6E? I didn't know that. But the DF sense is it... Yeah, Yep, that's right. I mean, a lot of the times, if you're using DFS, you're not going to have an issue. If you have the money, will you wire a house with 1 GB switches or 10? I don't know. It all depends on what you do in your house. If you're a video editor, if you do a lot of file transfers that are large transfers, you might need a couple 10 gig, but that's it. Like I have a roll of Cat6a copper down in my garage. I was going to recable this whole house to run 10 gig, but the Cat5e in my house does 10 gig. This computer does 10 gig down to it running off a Cat5e cable. Any info for cybersecurity students? What is the guy's name? He does, I think it's TCM, the cyber mentor. He's great. The cyber. He has a, is this it? I don't know if this is his, I don't know. Look this guy up. He has his own certification now. The cyber mentor. He's awesome. I finally figured out the extender. For whatever reason, my router decided, oh, that sucks. There would be no real reason to get the L6. Yeah, that's true. What? Look at this. This guy's gone. How do we hide him? Oop. All right. So Johnny's gone. Hello, I'm new to this channel and I just joined the stream. May I know what it's about? So it's about, we do computer networking, Unify, Ubiquity networks, things like that. It would be due to the length. It would be due to the length. So the length that I have from my upstairs to my basement is very, very short. 10 gig is doable on, yep, less than 50 meters. So I don't know how long the connection would be from this room down to my network rack, but it's not too far. What else? I don't think there's a ton else I have to talk about today. One thing we're going to be waiting on is the 7-bay network video recorder. Once that becomes available in Canada, we'll end up getting it. What else? This became available, but I'm not going to buy it because it's so expensive. And I think that's it. There's not really any new Unify products. They did have this 60 gigahertz. These I might check out when they come available and kind of compare them to the building-to-building bridge. If possible, run Cat6. Yeah, you should run Cat6. We had, somebody wanted me to quote on Cat6a shielded. And here, for Cat6a shielded, it's, I think it was $650 a box, which is insane. Thank you, Forrest. I ran Cat6a just because it wasn't too much, but 1 gig or 10 will work fine. Yep, for sure. Yeah, we can't talk about the early access stuff though. That will be cool when it comes out. That's all I could say, and I'm really looking forward to it. I hope I get it early. We'll see though. I don't know if I will. But I'll stay on here for 5 more minutes. That will be an hour we've gone. And then I got to go try to build that shed in the backyard. Did I have any other pictures? I thought I did. Nope, that's it. That's gone. So actually after this, I need to quote a job for about 40 cables and a bunch of network stuff. And then I'm going outside. Yeah, I think that's what I have. I think I have monoprice cable. Cat 6A. I think that's what I ordered. That was reasonable because it wasn't plenum cable, right? So I had plenum shielded. That's what was spec'd. Anyway, we're not going with plenum shielded, and we're not going with Cat 6A anymore because it's so expensive. Do they not have bulk here? Those are kind of cool. Look at the ends on those. Whoops, you guys can't really see that. That's neat. Maybe I'll buy a bunch of different patch cables and compare them. I use these ones quite a bit. They're awesome. I don't really like these thin ones, the thin copper. Or sorry, the thin shielded. Hold on a sec. Where am I now? We're using the Air Fiber 60. It's freaking amazing. Awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it out, but I don't want to spend $1,000 just to try it. You probably won't be able to take the single mode and directly connect it. You may be able to if you have a single mode SFP. I haven't tried it though. Sign up for a discount. Yeah, maybe. I don't use monoprice that much. I have a bunch of different distributors. The monoprice slim run cables are awesome. I would not, I don't know. I wouldn't want to make ends for them either. I don't make custom cables that often unless it's needed. I've used Drytech stuff before for a couple of customers, but I don't have any here. Yes, you can get the Unify ones and you can bend them. The problem with the Unify, so I use 6-inch patch cables between my patch panels and my network switches. These ones here, they say 0.1 meter. It's about 9 inches, so it's too long, but you can bend them and it's actually really cool. And I'll be adding this to my Ubiquity accessory video. I think I've done a video on it. Yeah, I did. Unify Ethernet patch cables. That's before I have my 4K camera. That's the patch cable one. What's your final thoughts on the RPS system? I think the RPS is good for somebody like me, like business-wise. In a home, I don't know. Do you really need it? If one of your power supplies fails in your switch, I don't know. If you lose a switch, is it going to be the end of the world? Probably not. But for me, it might be if I'm on a call or something like that. But yeah, it's decent. It's $399 US. Canadian, it's like almost 500. Where is it? It's 489. It's not a battery backup. It's just a redundant power supply. I think people get that confused, and that's why I said that in the video. I made a TikTok video on it a couple days ago as well, and everybody kept thinking it was a UPS. They're asking me how long the battery life is, blah, blah, blah. It's just a redundant power supply. That's all it is. SPX, that's awesome. That's so funny. We got it for 600. Mine's about $600. Yeah, for that. Well, it's only, whoops, this is Canadian here. It's $489 Canadian. I've spent way too much money on Unify gear this week. This was like $1,200. One thing I did mention in that video is, because I still have this. I have the switch aggregation. I don't know, should I do a giveaway for it or should I just sell it? Not many people said to do a giveaway. I think there was one person in that video who said do a giveaway. Oh, for the air fiber, yeah. So it's it's going to be about $1,000. Hello from Brazil. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for being here. What was the the wall of view $6 Q&A. Okay, so we didn't really put anything else in the notes. So videos this week, I don't know. I have no idea yet. There will be videos this week. I'm just not too sure what I'm doing. We may run the cable for my backyard shed, and then, whoops, that's not it. Run the cable for the backyard shed, put in the new switch, put in the access point in the camera. That it depends on if it's going to rain. It's supposed to rain quite a bit this week. Giveaway, I'll take it. Well, I think we'll probably do a giveaway. International, it's hard to say. So I did a U6 Lite giveaway, and I think the person was in Spain. I forget where he was. I said, oh, I'll just give you $100 for PayPal. I ended up shipping it to him anyway, because the shipping was like $70. Yeah, we'll probably do it international giveaway. Most likely. I feel bad cutting people out of the giveaways, so I'll most likely... See, Alonzo says sell it. Yeah, that's true. I've already put a bunch of stuff on Marketplace to sell, so I'm going to be selling the MikroTik 10 gig switch, Netgear Wi-Fi 6 access point, the Netgear router, the Netgear switch I have. I probably won't do any updated videos on it. Have it aggregate switch specs with the enterprise switch. I need to do some aggregations between the switches. I thought it was a battery backup before first explained it. Redundancy in the power supplies if you needed to manage at device level. Yep. It is expensive to ship. That's the problem. So the purpose of the aggregation switch pro in mine, it's kind of like my core switch right now. So all my other switches connect to it. I was able to sell my Gen 2 Pro 48 port switch. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Yeah, so they do, a lot of companies do dual power supplies. It always ends up costing more. I think, they're doing it this way with the RPS so that it's proprietary. I saw Tom's video on the Game Changer cable. It looks interesting. I would do a giveaway for it. Okay, so we'll probably give it away. Just sell IT equipment. So I typically just sell on like Facebook Marketplace. People typically buy that. Well, Ali, it depends. Where do you live? I probably wouldn't end up shipping stuff like that around the world unless you're in Canada. Yeah, I'm going to end up selling it though. The Meraki Go for sure. It's just taking up room in my office and I'll never ever use it again. But that's it for me, guys. I will be back here next Sunday at 11 a.m. Make sure to hit the like button. If you want to hire me, you go to my website, mactelecomnetworks.com. You'd find us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, obviously. And we'll be back with new videos this week. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Sunday and have a good rest of your day. Take care.